Some say this bourbon was real steel. Greetings, my name is Brian. Welcome to KillCo Whiskey Musings. Wow. Continuing the 4-year channelversary, we have, yes, another bourbon. This is the Larceny B523. What the heck does that mean, you say? This is the second release of this year, B. Released in May of 2023. I know it's confusing. I still don't fully understand any of it. This is actually the first Larceny barrel proof I've had in my collection. I have had numerous Larceny experiences. The first one wasn't great, didn't really like it. That was their standard Larceny. Second experience was a Larceny barrel pick that I have reviewed on the channel. If you want to see that, it's up there. And this is one of their yearly releases at barrel proof that I have actually never had a bottle of. I feel like I've had a barrel proof sample before. Thankfully, the top of this one has a tab. Will it actually work is the next question. Oh, that feels pretty good. Wow. Yes. Whoa. Okay, that's enough. I just remember the proof. We begin with the color. That's nice. That's really nice. I believe in the last video I said dark amber. So I'm getting a deep orange, tinted yellow, and it just leans into amber so hard. Looks good. I am hypnotized by this whiskey. We begin with the nose. Ooh. Fruit and wheat and corn? That was strangely specific for me. Yeah. There's a slight fruit note, and it's absolutely making me think of wheat. I'm also surprised to get corn, but there's this nice, almost candy corn. I thought of candy corn. Doesn't smell like the proof. It's dense. There's a brown sugar, and the mental images I have, if you have to bake anything and use a cup of brown sugar, you put the brown sugar and then you tamp it flat, and then it's just this brick of brown sugar. There's a little vanilla sweetness, and that fruit note. It's a berry. I'm leaning into strawberry or raspberry. Does complexity do this? Like, I'm really enjoying the nose. I could keep sitting here if I weren't making a video and just mull this over. It's nothing outstanding, but it's enticing, and you always feel like there's something else there. All right. Now, the palate has a lot to live up to, so let's see what that's like. I get scared of bourbon sometimes because of my experience with Evan Williams Bottle and Bond, which is an astounding bourbon for the price. But I drank a fair amount of it early on in my whiskey adventures, and at some point I started picking out this very specific note that I do not like. So I couldn't really drink Evan Williams Bottle and Bond anymore. I could use it in an old fashioned or something in a mixer, but I would always get that note standing there, like right in my face. So occasionally I have bourbons and have a sip and think that's there and get very concerned, but I won't actually know until I hold it on the palate. That might have just happened. So, hold on the palate. Ooh. Oh, that's really good. It's like Oreo cookie with cinnamon tea. And someone off in the distance making hot apple cider. Again, bourbons really nail it with autumn flavors. Maybe it's just that people bake more in the colder months, but it is always delightfully surprising to me when I get so many delicious memories coming alive in my mind like that. Yeah. There's an Oreo cookie note, possibly a whoopie pie. Seriously does not drink like the proof, and that is both great and dangerous. I wasn't really sure what I expect out of this. The nose still a little bit for me, but the taste is really nice. It definitely has a spark to it that just triggers a lot of, you know what, oh yeah. Hold on your palate a little longer, the spices just show up. Prickly feeling on my tongue. Still, autumn memories. More towards Christmas or Thanksgiving, probably more like Thanksgiving. Well, I must say I'm a little bit pleased with myself because I was able to actually find the Larceny and do a video in a somewhat reasonable amount of time. But typically I'm not able to find these or afford them. So this was a very pleasant treat that I gave to myself, and I'm also very happy to do it for my channelversary and National Bourbon Heritage Month. There you have it, folks. As always, live long and prosper. Don't forget to be awesome. And I will see you out there. Thank you for joining me on KillCo Whiskey Musings. You can find my social media and Patreon in the links below. Be sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.